gonna be doing a reaction today about the Black family and what happened to them at Kairaba. Okay, people, what happened to these people at Kairaba? Wow, niti tayo Kairaba yay. Andalin bolo. Ring tung tung. This camera this morning, people. Come on. Ring, ting, 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 ting. I got some makeup on, but this makeup is like... I know exactly the comments I'm gonna get in this video. Ame, that you braid your hair. Oh my God. Anyway, people, let's talk about this topic. Why I collect this video. Salwe. YouTube, how you all doing? Welcome to my channel. As you can see, I put on a big letter C today for you guys to see that I have to say today about the Black family. So welcome to the channel. Like, comment, share for more videos like that. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a reaction today about the Black family and what happened to them at Kairaba. Okay, people, what happened to these people at Kairaba? Let me drink water also. Last time, people, I'm gonna be brutality. Hope not. I'm gonna be brutally honest again for this video. Okay, let me load down the music. A lot of people are not gonna like this video again. As usual, anyway. I'm used to this 4 years now, you know. Okay, so what happened to these people there is insane for both sides and shouldn't have happened at all. It's actually an embarrassment to both sides, for the many Gambians, including me, and for the many Americans. Just before I start talking, both of these people are wrong for their action. The old man, the 70-year-old man, and the black family, they're all wrong for their action. They're wrong for different actions, by the way, which I'm going to be explaining. Just so in the future we can avoid this kind of thing, you know. And I'm going to explain my own experience when I was in Africa last year also. Okay, I watched this guy, I can't pronounce his name, this old uncle guy that, you know, that does video. He's also in America. And someone sent me the link of his video to listen to. And I do listen to it. I can't pronounce his name. Let me see if I can find the video, if I can know his name. That will help. He does good videos, but certain things is like, obviously when you've not been to Africa or when you're not from Africa, you just don't know certain things, you know. So his name is, I think it's Prayo, not Prayo, Rise. He's gonna laugh if he sees this video. Prayo said that. Okay, his name has said that, but then the beginning of the name is P-H-A-R-A-O-H and said that. Can't pronounce that name, sorry about that. Back to my music. So I was listening to him today, you know. He's funny and he says certain things that is good, you know, and can help people that, you know, that want to move to Africa. Or, oh, I did makeup this morning, but it's just making me too bright and everything. Or it's just maybe my shirt. But sometimes this camera angle can be annoying too, to be honest, because I'm just using the window light. Let's see, hopefully, yeah, I think it's okay now. You guys like my earrings, my Africa earrings? I love it. So yeah, he did make some analysis. You can look his channel up, and he's like that uncle, you know, that will just give you his thoughts about issues, you know. It's good. So I was listening to him. It's good. I'm gonna listen to him more, you know. So what happened with this black family, like I said, is insane and it's wrong, and my camera is gonna fall. Sorry people, I'm gonna fix this camera. Yeah, sorry people, I was fixing the camera there. So yeah, what happened with the black family is wrong and could have been avoided from both sides. From the Gambia old man and from them too. They could have been avoided. This could have been avoided. We all know that, okay? But hey, this is life. We cannot avoid everything. Sometimes things happen, you know. It's just life. It's like everywhere else in the world. Okay, so I'm gonna say one thing first. That I saw this man, you know, that I was trying to read his name. I can't read it. This uncle, I'm just going to call him uncle. I'm going to say that some of what this uncle say is true. And I did say that even in the last video I did about the Bla Xit. The Bla Xit, by the way, oh my God. I have to include you guys in this video. I love your video that you do about no bills. No bills, hey, no bills, hey, I have to dance this, hey, no bills, hey, no bills. Turu, when you go to Africa, no letterbox, no bills. Turu. Bless you guys. Keep up the good job. More people are coming. People will come. I'm coming too. I want to come. So, what was I gonna say? So I want to say one thing first, okay? When you move to Africa or when you just even go for a visit, I've said this so many times, okay? I said this before when I was doing the video for Bla Xit, about their citizenship, that telling the government to give them the citizenship. When I was doing that video, I do say this, you know? When you move to Africa or even when you go for visit, or just even when you live in Africa and you're well off, okay, compared to the majority of the people. There's a way you have to live and behave, okay? If not, it's not easy. Even those Lebanese people or Chinese people that is treating people anyhow, they get people dealing with them. My brother dealt with one of the Lebanese guy in his shop, because my brother have a shop there in Gambia. The guy came and asked him to repair his phone. This is like a few years ago. I don't know, last year or 2 years ago or something. He told me this when I was in Gambia last year. I was telling him, what? You shouldn't do this at all. The guy asked for him to repair his phone. He tried to repair the phone. The phone is not working because he said, I don't know what's wrong with the phone. Like, it was almost like you can't fix it. And the Lebanese guy just tell him that, no, you maybe now open my phone and you stole all my stuff, all the good stuff that in the phone. That's why you're saying that it cannot be fixed. And my brother said, you took this phone to other places and they cannot fix it. That's why they send you to me. So how are you disrespectful telling me that I open your phone and take whatever is inside? What the F is your phone? This is just a Samsung. I think it was the Samsung 9 when it just came out, something like that. And then my brother and the guy said, no, I'm not going. This is what, no, the guy then take the phone and start going and say, this is what you guys do. You guys are just thieves. You don't fix no phone, you just thieves. You open your shop here to just steal people's stuff. And my brother said, come here, come back, please, brother. And then he come back, my brother just gave him a right back slap that the whole thing have to end up in police. And I tell my brother, you shouldn't do this at all. But nothing come out of it, you know. Depend what you did, but Africa police is not like Europe, you know, and America. So you have to be very careful. That's one thing you have to know. So it's not like these Lebanese or people that have money or think they have money or think they're from abroad, they get away with their accent. They don't. Africans don't like people putting them down just because maybe you're from the country. I keep telling this to Ad the whole time. So why I put this in the story is for you to know that it's not just you who this man was targeting. I think this man might target you. That's true. But I'll get to that after. I'm also going to tell you my own story first. When I was in Gambia last year, I was in the van. And the van driver was driving really fast. And me and somebody else said to him, you have to calm down. Because if you don't calm down, this is not safe. This is how you guys always create accident and people end up dying. Because you want to run really fast so you can make a lot of money. So you can have some money to give the owner of the van and to keep the rest of the money. Because when people buy van there, a lot of them, they give it to the drivers that can drive but don't have a car. So they will employ this driver. Like this driver then have to give them money every day. Every day they finish working before they park when they park the car, they're gonna give the owner of the car like sometime I think it's like $1,000 a day or something. I'm not sure for the van. But then the owner of the van will then pay them every month maybe like $2,000 or $3,000 if they're lucky. I don't even think they get up to 3,000. Some of them get like 1,500 and 2,000 a month, and that's nothing. So then they have to rush and make more money so they can keep the change. But then they create accident when they're rushing on in those streets with no traffic light, and it's just, and in Africa people sometimes just cross when the car is coming. It's insane. So anyway, these things create a lot of accident. So it was me and other people in the van that tell this guy to not drive like that, you know, and then he chose me instead, I guess, because I said something that he didn't like, to be honest, because I said, you just driving really fast like that so you can make more money, so you can have some change when you give your boss your versi. It's called versi in Wolof. Versi is that every day you have to come and give me certain money or give me whatever you work, whatever you made. That's called versi. I said, because you guys want to do your versi and then give us that and then keep the change. That's why you want to kill us. And he said to me, sister, you know what? Get out of the van. You're talking too much. Get out. I think he also told me that I don't argue with women. I don't talk to women, but in a rude way. He wasn't telling me I don't talk to women like I respect women. They like to use, most African men will use, I don't talk to women. I don't waste my time on women. I don't argue with women. It's like they don't say to you, like, for example, like they respect women. They say to you, like, woman is nothing kind of way. It's not worth me wasting my time. And then I say to him, but if your father don't talk to your mother, you wouldn't be here. Oh, I shouldn't say that too, but it's not an insult, but it's an insult kind of like, especially in an African country, to be honest. And the guy was coming to kill me. He just get out of the van rushing, get out of the door rushing to come to the, the entrance of the way I was. People have to hold him and they tell me, get out the van. Oh my God, sis, you shouldn't say this. Get out the van, he's gonna kill you. And he was like fighting to come and get me, and people hold him. And the apprentice just pulled my bag off me, and the bag ripped off, one handle of the bag ripped off, and threw it on the ground. Get off the van. I was with my sister. Oh my God. I was like, Amy, you forget you're in Africa. So you have to be very careful when you're in Africa. Doesn't matter it's me or you or anybody. Doesn't matter you speak the language. We have these whole arguments, in our language, of course. When I'm in Africa, you can't even tell I've traveled abroad, because most of the time I like to dress like I'm just from Africa or something. Like, I don't like to talk like trying to slang some English or something, Sometimes you can tell, but most of the time you can't tell. So it was just the way the guy was, and the way Africa is, And one thing is that, sorry people, I got disrupted there, my son. So it's just like that, So even when you come from abroad, or you're from the country, but or something, but you treat people anyhow, depend. If it's like they're working for you and they need the money, they might manage, Or if it's like fake friends or fake somebody who wants something from you, they might manage. Even abroad here, you have people that have a bad boss, but they have to keep the job because they need the money, But if you are like, you just in the public, or you just dealing with someone who's not ready to take that kind of nonsense, they're definitely not gonna like it. Because it's like you're putting them down, because they can tell if you look like you're okay with life, the way you dress and the way you talk, they can tell that you're a bit okay with life. And especially if they have little accent there to tell that you're from abroad, they can tell that you're trying to show them that I'm from abroad, so I'm better than you, dumb African, Because like I said, always, we're too used to people treating us like nothing just because we're from abroad. We're from Africa. So, yeah, that's one thing that I want to make clear. Even for us, when we go visit, we have problem with people there when we behave certain way. So, having said that, I'm not saying you should go to Gambia and, especially when you're living there, and you just be like, yes, sir, to everything. No. You still have to speak your mind. But watch how you speak your mind. Understand the consequence also. Like I said, I explained to you my story. When I speak my mind to the driver, what I got from it. Okay. So, also, I'm going to explain now to this problem, why I said that both of them are wrong. Obviously, a lot of you know that. A lot of you know both of them are wrong. Some of you think that only one person is wrong. Both of them are wrong in many ways. Let me sit back. So why I said both of them are wrong in many ways is, that this man, this old guy, right? He should have a lot to think about than fighting someone because they're not wearing a face mask. I kept looking at myself so much because the way this makeup made me look so bright. I don't know if it's because of my top or the makeup. Oh, sorry, people. So, the old man is obviously a miserable old man. Okay, I'm going to talk about the old man first, about this. I'm going to talk about this with the old man first. African old people, they think they own the world. Old people in general think they own the world anyway. Like they feel so entitled that it's insane sometimes and annoying. But African old people are worse, and just African parents in general. And because the African old people, most of them are African parents, so they used to be in control for everything. You're not allowed to say anything, and when they say something, you just have to jump and do it. You're not allowed to talk back. Then the African old people also, people listen to them in Africa, even if they're not their parent. Like, for example, when I go to Gambia now, I might be walking on the street. When I saw people that are not old, I don't have to say Assalamu alaikum. I can just walk past if I want. Or even if I know them, I can say, hi, nangen def, which is, hi, how are you guys? But when you see old people, most of the time, you have to say Assalamu alaikum. Unless if you're not from Gambia. Or you must be like, if you don't have enough respect and morals, what's the word? Just because they're old, you're going to use Assalamu alaikum. What? Even if you don't know them. And normally when they're talking to you, listen. Even when you're angry, for example, you're arguing, when the old person come in and say, please, I'm begging you, stop. You will listen. You say, I'm going to stop just because of this old person beg me. If not, I won't stop. So the old people in Africa, they are so respected that, this is the word I'm looking for. Me and this camera today. Sorry, people. The old people in Africa, they're so respected that they used to be respected. So if they come to you and you're not listening and you're talking back at them and telling them, can you spell asshole? Sorry. Asshole or whatever. Asshole. Yeah, asshole. Sorry. They will be like, what in the world? So I know the old man was angry, you know, telling you to put the mask on and you didn't. But the fact that you went that far telling them to spell asshole, ooh, that was a bad. I wouldn't do that to any old man in Gambia, but I guess you don't know, you're still learning African culture, I guess. But doesn't matter Gambia or not, I just wouldn't do that to any old person, even if the old person insult me, you know, because it's an African thing that even when the old person wrong you, you have to have a limit with them, you know, like the way you respond to them. If you have moral, that is, but some African will still go hard with the old people, to be honest. But I'm not saying you don't have no moral, you just don't know the African culture, that's different. That doesn't mean you don't have no moral, okay? So when that man was in seeing that, okay, I'm gonna say why I say that man target you, okay? One, that man might target you because maybe he knows about art and thinking all black Americans are like art and they have no respect for black people. That might be number one reason. I might be wrong. Maybe he doesn't know art. But that could be a reason if he knows art. Okay. And a lot of the well-off people that have money in Africa, they have, in Gambia, they have Wi-Fi. And people that have Wi-Fi, obviously they're going to know about art if they watch YouTube and just use Facebook or whatever. Because he's known for our community now anyway. She's known, I mean, for her behavior. And that is going to send a bad record for a lot of people. Going to think that a lot of you guys are like that and you look us down. And that's the reality. This is why I keep condemning her, you know. It's not just for her, but it's like I said, it's for the other people. So that might be number one reason. The number two reason is the people in Africa, all over Africa, they believe that this coronavirus is brought to Africa because of the people from abroad bring it to us. And these people from abroad, including us that going to visit. When you go to Africa now, since this coronavirus started, when you go to Africa, anywhere in Africa, I don't know anywhere, but if you go to Gambia and Senegal, people will run away from you. Many people will run away from you and they will judge you and they will tell you, you shouldn't come. You guys coming here, that's why you bring in the virus. Because Africa only had the virus from people abroad coming to visit. That's how the virus get there. That's how they find out their false cases. That's why they're scared of people abroad. So even me now, when I go to Gambia and I don't wear a face mask in public, when people know that I'm from abroad, they will be scared of me and they will tell me to put on my mask just because I'm from abroad. Or I have an accent like I'm from abroad. Now, I know you live in Gambia, but this man might not even know this. I don't know if he knows this. He might think that you're just some American guys coming to Gambia and you know, with the virus and not wearing the mask. That might be the second reason why he might ask you to do that. The third reason why he might ask you to do that is he might think that you are some American. Obviously, he knows you're some American guy, as he keeps saying American, American. You said in the video, he keeps saying that. He might be saying these Americans, they have no respect, whatever. You know, he might not just be saying American alone. You guys should learn the language, by the way. That's going to help you. Even if it's Wolof or Mandinka, but you can learn Wolof. It's very common. And he might think, like I said, that you guys are just some Americans who just look Africans down. That's why you're not wearing masks, because you think you're superiors, you're better than the Africans, so you don't have to wear a mask. If they're all wearing it, you don't have to wear it. Because if everyone was wearing it in the shop and you say that the owner of the shop was kind of not wearing it, it was like kind of like either having it in his neck like you, or like not wearing it, but the staff were wearing it, something like this you were saying. And he came in and he was telling you to wear it. He might think that he saw you recording, because in Gambia, normally when you saw people recording stuff, you will know straight away they're foreign. Even if they're Gambian, then they must live abroad. Normal, everyday Gambian will not be just recording stuff that they're buying or whatever. They don't. And most Gambians don't like this recording thing, by the way. So if you're recording there, you're going to find out, they're going to tell you, don't record me, don't record me. That's why when I was there, I hardly record nothing. In the market, especially. They're going to tell you, like in public places, they're going to condemn you a lot. Like, we're new to this recording thing. And people, because our culture have a lot of bullying and judging, when people see their video outside, you know, people can bully them or judge them or tell, or be like, I saw you in a video, da da da, haha, you were picking your nose, or haha, you look so crazy in the video. So people just don't want to be in a video most of the time, okay? So you might want to be careful too. If you're just recording people without their knowledge and stuff, you might get away with it, but if you're not careful, somebody might attack you one day for that or something. I'm telling you, like, people can attack you easily in Africa. Sorry, but they can fight you easily. Like, it's including the amazing culture. It comes with that, sadly. So yeah, all those reasons might be why that man was attacking you, you know. And when he was telling you to wear it, and you're telling him that I'll wear it when I'm ready, and you're just ignoring him talking. And like I said, the old people, they feel like they're entitled because they're old, you know, like. And he also, because, like I said, because he feel like you're just looking at him down, because you're trying to tell him, I'm American, you can't tell me what to do. So all of this might push him to go harder. And him going harder and you going harder was not helping the situation. Both of you were wrong there. One of you should have just calmed down, you know. So also when he insulted you, you said he called you asshole. Subhanallah, sorry for the language, people. But I don't know why he called you that, if he just randomly called you that, or you must have said something that made him say that. I don't know, I can't remember that part, if you explained that or not. But anyway, then if you telling him, can you spell that? Ooh. That is a big insult to Africans. It's like what art is doing. Us Africans, we're tired of people insulting us for lack of education. That's what the whole world insult us with. Lack of education. And education is not everything. Some people have like master's degrees and stuff, and they're still suffering with life. They don't know how to handle life. They have no moral. They have no respect. Africa, we are poor, and majority of us did not have education, by the way. Especially Gambia, you know, and Senegal too, but Gambia too. But we have cultural education, you know, these things that comes with the culture. They're good. Well, I love my part of it. So although we have some bad stuff from the culture too, every culture has good and bad, let's just be real. But when the whole world is just insulting us for lack of education, it's a bit painful, to be honest. Wouldn't you think you wouldn't like it? So if you were 70-year-old and an American man telling you that, can you spell asshole? You're so stupid and dumb, you can't even spell the word that you're trying to insult me with. Come on. How will you feel, you know? Doesn't matter what country he tell you to do that in. Doesn't matter if he tell you that in Africa or America or China. Just how will you feel? You know? You're also putting your own brother down for the lack of education, or from a poor, because he's from a poor country, you're insulting his lack of education or something. And on top of that, he spelled it. You bet that if he spelled it, you will give him $1,000. He spelled it and you let him down by not giving him the money. And you disrespected him, and you disrespected yourself for not sticking to your word to give him the money. That's another insult to add to it. Anybody will be furious with that. You will be, I will be. Let's just be honest. You shouldn't do that at all. This old man shouldn't attack you about the mask. If he told you to wear it and you don't want to wear it, he should leave you alone. That's not his shop, you know. And even if that is his shop, he should be nice to you, you know. But if he continue forcing it and you continue forcing it, he shouldn't use asshole word no matter what. And if he use it, you definitely shouldn't tell him to spell the word, because then you're not just insulting him. You're insulting the fact that he's from a poor Africa and he cannot spell nothing. And we're tired of that language. Especially from you people that claim to be from us, claim to be coming back from home. And then you're doing like what Art is doing, insulting us for cannot speak English and cannot do this, cannot do that. That's who we are. That's why you're coming home. It comes with being an African. You cannot speak correct English because that's not your first language. Just like you can never speak correct African, no matter how long you live in Gambia. So, sorry, brother, but that was so wrong. And you might want to not do that again in the future. You don't want to be like Art, putting us down because of our African accent, or we cannot spell this and we cannot spell that. This language is not ours. So, it doesn't bother me at all that I can't speak it correctly. You can never speak any language correctly, by the way. So, even if you're from the language, because languages are hard to speak correctly all the time, and you know, it's just a language. Come on. So I know you were joking, but you know what you are doing. You know it's an expensive joke. You could have picked any other joke than that. You know that is a joke of putting his English and the whole Africa in general down for their lack of education, like Art kind of a way of talking. And this is why I've been condemning Art, and I'm going to continue condemning her anytime she did insane video, because she's going to influence a lot of people to be like her. I respect you guys. I salute you guys. I love you guys, okay? I know you're doing good and you're very Gambian. Keep it that way. You like mixing with people. You're not looking at people down. I don't watch all your videos, but I watch more of it now to know more about your videos. But according to what I watch, you know, you're very down to earth and just be honest and normal and disciplined in your videos. You know, apart from this thing that you shouldn't have said, and the man shouldn't have said that too. I already said this millions of times. Both of you are wrong. So, but because of Art behavior, it's going to make a lot of you to start behaving like her now if you are not careful. And Art is in a mission to divide us, obviously, like I keep telling her from the beginning. She's happy to make money from dividing us and calling it and fixing you, when she can focus on fixing herself and we can all have peace. Because then she can fix everybody she want to fix after she fix her rude, narcissistic ass. Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah. So, both of you shouldn't have done what you did. It's embarrassment in seeing you guys are too old for that. You know, we're still learning from you guys, you know. That 70-year-old should teach you manners. Then you should teach us manners. But then, this is what we get instead, you know. Our society is very hard to get people that influence you good, by the way. So, most of the people that are supposed to influence you good, they're going to influence you bad if you're not lucky, you know. We have good people, but most of them are not in the social media, you know. So, I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just saying that that's why our society is the way it is. Our social media society, okay. So, yeah. So, the other thing that I want to say is, keep it up the way you're mixing like you are a Gambian, you know, you just go for it. Keep it up. But you have to know your jokes and your way to joke. This man shouldn't take it as far as pushing your wife with the car door, pushing the car door towards your wife and driving fast like he was about to kill you guys and stuff. Insane. He should have just go when he was told to go. But like I said, it's the insult of, can you spell this? And he spelled it, and then you're still laughing at him after he spelled it instead of giving him the money. So that was why he was so furious that he can't go. He have to stay outside. So, and if you continue that kind of behavior when you meet somebody else, it might get worse. you might want to just not bother practicing that. You don't want to be known for that. Gambia is so small and people talk about each other and know each other quickly. You don't want to be known for that like art is known for who it is. Because then you're still going to have people mixing with you, but you're going to have people mixing with you just because of they're benefiting from you, you know, but majority of the people will not, because they're going to look at you as this, you know. You don't want that. In Africa, they can judge you for little action. Very little action, they just pick it and that's it. So be very careful with that too. But keep it up the way you're mixing with people, you know, and you're like, try to eat the Gambia food, just bring yourself down, keep it up. Don't also, just because you're not from Gambia, you allow people to like walk all over you and you're like, yes sir, yes sir. No, you cannot do that too. If you do that, people will take advantage of you too. Depend where you are and the situation and who is this, you know, because they might also take advantage of you that you're so easy, you're so nice, or you're just not saying nothing. So be very careful. I wouldn't do that, so I will not advise you to do that. Know your rights, but know how to fight for your rights. Okay? Especially if you are dealing with certain people that you can see they're angry and they're miserable. I think Africa and everywhere in the world, some people get up and they're not happy. They have a lot of things to deal with. So they're just looking for people to pour their anger on, to be honest, you know. So you might want to be very careful, that's all. But yeah, you'll be fine. Gambia is quite very peaceful. You still have robbers and stuff though. I'm going to do a video about the safety of Gambia. Some of you, the way you think Gambia is too safe, it's not like that. It's not bad though. Compared to, when it comes to the police brutality and stuff, you know, you don't have that problem. But you still have robbers, people that can rob your house or steal your phone or just try to grab your bag and stuff. Depend what time and where you go. But they have a lot of thieves and corrupt stuff going on everywhere you go, but in Africa too, obviously, especially Gambia. So you might want to be very careful with that too. This old guy that I was talking about, the uncle, he was talking about how your daughter's phone was stolen and you shouldn't let your daughter to go out. That's wrong. Your daughter's phone was going to be stolen even if your daughter was like my daughter in Gambia or like my sisters that are in Gambia. People, yeah, what am I talking about? My older sister, her phone got stolen 2 months ago. And her phone is not even an expensive Samsung. It's a Samsung, but it's not expensive at all. It's like S5 or something. And the phone was stolen in the market from her bag. They steal people's phone all the time in Africa, all over Africa. Even abroad too, but it's more in Africa. Because in Africa, phones are very easy to sell. And they have good technique of unlocking phone, by the way. Any phone that you cannot unlock here abroad, when you go to Africa, they unlocked it. I don't know how they do it. I guess they have criminal system or what. So they'll steal the phone, and even if the phone have locked, they'll unlock it. They know places to take it, and they'll unlock it. So that phone that they stole from your daughter, it's not because your daughter is from a foreign land and stuff. That's why they stole it. No. Even if she was Gambian, they will steal it. So she just have to know how to protect her phone. That's all. But Gambia is nice and amazing and just, I can't wait to go back, you know, for good. Like Julia is saying, no letterbox, no bills coming, no you walking on the street, people looking at you like what you doing in this place. No weather like this. Look at the weather again, raining and cool. Scotland, the winter already starting. I'm too African for this country. There's nothing like Africa, you know. It's just that you have to know your way around it, you know. Slowly you learn your mistake, you know. It's life, doesn't matter where you go. Even us, when we go back to Africa now, even me when I come back for good now, I have to learn again because I've been living here for 14 years. You know, for example, I don't know when exactly I will be going for good. But if I just go for good now, I have to still learn certain things because I'm too used to the Scottish way of certain things. I still have to learn to not say certain things and do certain things in certain places or certain way, you know. So it's just like that. Every country, like certain things you will say here, you get away with it. You cannot say it there and get away with it. Certain things you will say there and get away with it. You cannot say it here and get away with it. Get away with it. It's just like that because of the different cultures. That's all. And that's why all of these countries are unique in their own way, because they have different cultures and different languages they use in different area or different timing and places, you know. So that's just what I want to say about that. Keep up your good work, you know, brother Rick. Keep up your good work, but you shouldn't have laughed in the police station. Ooh. You said that when you guys went to the police station, you were just talking still and joking and laughing, you know, with your wife, and they didn't like that. You shouldn't have done that, because these police people already know that you are disrespecting them, even though they might not want to tell you, because they know you're going to jump on YouTube like Art doing. They already know about Art, so they don't want another Art jumping on and saying that and blaming them and saying, oh, they were treating me bad in the police station, bad government, bad police, they don't like us. So they don't want that. That's why they were taking it easy for you. But if you were a Gambian, you will not get away with you laughing there. I'm just telling you this right now. When I hear you explaining that, I was like, whoa. You cannot be laughing at the police, laughing with your wife, joking, laughing in the police station, or laughing at this man or the police or whatever. That's rude. Sorry, but that's like you're disrespecting the police station. It's not place to joke and laugh. Depend if they're joking and laughing with you, the police themselves. Depend in, you know, on the topic or whatever, but not just you randomly talking to your wife, joking and laughing, you know, a couple of times, and just like, hey, yeah, man, I don't care, you bring me to police, I'm still gonna laugh. Who cares about you or the police? Come on, you know. Like I said, we are tired of people disrespecting us just because we are poor, you know, and our system is not as diplomatic as the rest of the world, and then the rest of the world coming disrespecting it. We are tired of it, to be honest. All of these people that you guys saying that, oh, we're not attacking them, you know, the white people and the Chinese. By the way, we talk about them when they do anything wrong. It's just they're not doing it like a lot of you doing it. That's why. But if they do it like that and we see it, we will talk. So yeah, you shouldn't be laughing at the police station and joking and laughing the whole time, you know, just like you're not taking them serious, or you're still laughing at the man for bringing you to the police. The man shouldn't bring you to the police. The man shouldn't try to like attack you guys after, and just the whole thing went messy, ripping you, trying to pull your woman clothes. That's insane. The man is totally mad for doing that, trying to rip your woman clothes like a woman. That's what the women do when they're fighting. They like rip each other's clothes and make each other naked sometimes on the street. It's crazy. Especially, you know, like when they're wearing the wrapper with no underwear. You know, these two wives in Africa, sometimes these two wives, they'll be fighting with no underwear and ripping each other's malan on the wrapper. It's called malan. Especially in the villages. It's insane. I saw a couple of fights like that growing up. It was funny. And some of them will be having like a lot of hair on their thingy. They don't save their thingy. It's so funny, and people be like running after them trying to cover the malan. Oh my god. So yeah, that man is like a crazy woman or what, ripping your clothes. Why he stretching your clothes? That's so creepy and insane. So yeah, that was just a bad day, just a bad experience. But yeah, you can just avoid people like that next time, you know. Just keep it cool and just leave them to it. Because they're going to waste your day, you know. See, you spend the whole day in the police. And you don't want to be going to the police a couple of times, by the way. By the time you go to police again, they'll be like, oh, these people are criminal. That they're bringing them here all the time. They're going to talk about you. They're going to know you. You don't want to be going to the police a couple of times. People taking you to police a couple of times. So be very careful, okay? Just be careful. And yeah, like I said, the Gambia now and just all over the world, people are sensitive, you know. This is 2020, people are sensitive. But also 2020, people don't have money, businesses are not working, people are depressed. So, and when some people are depressed, they don't want to see people who are happy, you know. So if you're just joking and laughing and happy and videoing, and someone is like, hey, enough of this, you have to just kind of cool it. But if you continue just laughing and it's kind of like you're bullying them, and depend how quick they get triggered and how miserable they are. But they might just pour in their day on you, and you don't want that, okay? So just wish you all the best of luck, brother. You'll be fine. Nothing gonna happen to you. You'll be 100% safe and fine, okay? But just understand these little things that you might want to avoid. Okay, yeah, keep up the good job like I said, and just keep up being you. Try to learn the language, please. It's gonna help you guys. Honestly, it's gonna help you guys. So yeah, this is just what I wanted to say about this. That old man was in Siang, but brother, you also shouldn't do what you did, and I hope this is not gonna continue happening. But yeah, keep up the good job. And for those of you that don't want to move to Africa, that's fine. Moving to Africa is not for everyone. It's not easy once you settle in a country for years and your children are born there. Even for someone that just moved here, my children are studying here, they already have friends here, they already get used to the system. So if I have to move them now, it's going to be challenging, not to mention if I was born here and have all my family and grandparents and mothers here and friends here. So it's not easy. So don't blame other people for not wanting to come home. But you don't have to block other people who want to go. Because life is all about experiencing different experience. For me, moving here, I learned the good and bad about here. And that is a good education that I will never have if I don't move here. So if you move to Africa too, you're going to learn something. Every day, life is all about learning every day. Even this thing that happened is good. It makes you guys understand more about Africa. You see? And also we learning more about you guys, you know? So it's good. Life is all about learning. Don't be afraid to move if you want to move. It's fine. It's safe compared to all of these European countries. Well, UK is quite safe, to be honest. I live in Scotland. They don't have guns and stuff, to be honest. You hardly have ever will hear someone just being killed like that because they're black or whatever if they done nothing. But it's still just, it's different, you know, and you still have racism here, you know, like, and it's just nothing like home, you know. So if you guys want to go, just go, you know, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't be scared. You just start from zero and develop your things and just learn from the culture and just take it slow, and gradually you will know, you will settle. It's amazing. You'll love it. You have a lot of nice, loving, caring people in Africa, especially my country, Gambia and Senegal. Okay? It's just you have to make them know that you respect them so they can love you genuinely. But if you look them down and criticize them like art is doing and stuff, they cannot give you that wholehearted love. Let's just be real. You won't do it either. So yeah, just let's keep the good work. We will get there, people. This is amazing. I love looking at all you guys' videos. Makes me want to go back and settle back to Africa quickly. So yeah, keep up the good work and everything shall be fine. And Bla Xit family, keep up the good work. The government gonna give you guys your citizenship soon, and we shall all meet when I come to Gambia. I'm gonna meet you all, and I can't wait. And yeah, keep up the good work, guys. Keep sending the videos. Love you all, and best of luck to you all. See you guys again soon. Thank you for watching this video. Okay, bye. See ya. Take care.